Here's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
First carry for the legend. It's Bo Jackson. Fights off the defender. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Mayfield to throw it. Being chased out left. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Throwing, Mayfield. He is going to find Hill here. And all the way down to the 26. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. On target over the middle to Hill. Oh, now it's free. Hill fumbled it. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And a big turnover.
Honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in the prison man claiming.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Let's go. Let's go. At their own 27-yard line.
Yellow. Underline. 15, 15. Check 13. Check 43. 43.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And his first look is incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It's now third down and long.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Bravo! Wide, get wide. Under 10, under 10. 15. Check. Let's go.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. So on fourth down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Here's Jackson to return. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over first and 10.
46-yard line.
Yellow, 180. Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it.
They run on first down with Jackson. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. First carry for the Hall of Famer, Marcus Allen. And a nice little start as he's able to get this up to the 28. 12 yards there and a first down. Here's Mahomes now on the option right. They'll run on first down. Jackson. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And to the right side here, it's Allen. Call it a pickup of 7, and all of a sudden here, it's third down. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Give the sack to Lawrence Taylor.
But it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting him score a touchdown versus holding him to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
At their own 25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Mahomes now to throw. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. On first down, it's Gurley. Still churning. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd and a yard, Mahomes. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals! In for the score. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Josh Lambo now for the point after. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the upfield. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42-yard line. Great return.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
They'll start here with Jackson. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half.
He tried to pitch it and the ball's loose. And the Cardinals have got it going the other way. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
Yeah, and if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Certainly looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up about a rotation short. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the 2nd sentence of the coach's address?
And there's so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
He gets them a little over half of what they need, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing the receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on fourth. They're going for it with the option right. He pitches it. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. A running play on first down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Looking to throw on second down. Mahomes. Defense doing their job. Really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it was almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense. No gain.
Call fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
Here's Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. He already had the 1 fumble loss, so now 2 fumbles lost here in this first half.
Not setting the pace the way that you want it done. I mean, here in the first half, already twice the ball's come out and hit the turf. Got to find a way to take care of it. Otherwise, they may have to start thinking about maybe someone different at that position.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and it's second down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
50's the mic. 50's the mic.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field. Have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Mahomes going to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. On the return, Jackson. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. J.J. Watt, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. To try again after the sack, Mahomes. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Yeah, come tell me.
A non-scoring play you're going to see from inside their own 10 to 1st and goal. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3.
Come tell me.
The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. That is caught by Rice. He's got a Jets touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass, and the Jets are going to retake the lead.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Are you looking forward?
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
This will be taken in at the 1. go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. You're down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But boy, getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Throwing now is Mahomes. Looking again for Thomas, this time complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
On first down, Mahomes. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Jerry Rice in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets get the quick strike touchdown. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Fielded about a yard deep. So we've hit, due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And the Jets set to receive this 3rd quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the 2nd half. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get
I don't know why you find that funny, Mama.
Okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendencies.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The number 1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score
Crazy.
deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Now here's Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Aaron Donald picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And that's the 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Here comes Cohen. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And this offense, not able to believe their good fortune probably. 1st and goal at the 2. A very short field to work with now. 1st and goal after the great punt return. try and push it in with Gurley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Todd Gurley standing by his lonesome in the backfield here. 2nd and goal. He's going to get it running right. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Mahomes takes it himself, and he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Patrick Mahomes taking it in, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point tacked on by Lambo, and it leads down to a field goal at 17-14. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was pump the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
That's man, that's pass interference, bruh. Come on, Madden.
Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Well, Charles, if you think so far the early part of the preseason, who has stood out?
Be fucking working, bro. That's what I've been talking about.
Really, the first round, it was pretty defensively minded, but there were 3 quarterbacks taken. Kyler Murray first, Daniel Jones 6th, Dwayne Haskins 15th. Of those guys, they've looked pretty good.
I agree with you, Brandon. When you talk about those 3 quarterbacks, and you're right, the rest of the draft, we're talking about big linemen, right? We're talking about defensive players, not a lot of skill players in the first round. But let's take the quarterbacks very quickly. Kyler Murray, by acclamation, went to Arizona. Everyone excited about it. And I think his team remains excited about his prospects. They're eager to see him play. He became the starter as soon as he was drafted. Daniel Jones, that was a different situation in New York. The fans weren't real excited about him coming in, but the reason they drafted him has a similar demeanor and talent to Eli Manning, and he's acquitting himself quite nicely in the early going. And Dwayne Haskins a little more up and down in Washington, but they love the big arm of this guy, and he's back at home. Remember, he grew up in Potomac, Maryland.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. There he goes, right side. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. Bryant now to tack on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Yeah. How many wins you end up getting on the weekend?
Another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
17. Bro.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Oh, yeah, 13. Oh, just quit, man. God damn.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly because
I'm up 2 possessions, but still, God damn.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Back to throw here. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. 50's the mark. We got it. Mike 50.
And the blitz does come. And he
Oh,
can't
yeah, that
hang
should have
on
been
to
picked.
it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. Over the
Fuck
middle,
outta here.
complete. That's Holt. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the 4th and final quarter. Mahomes now on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Holt. Touchdown!
Bruh, just quit.
As his guys are in for 6. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
It's a 3-point game now, man. But still. God
And now
damn.
things get a bit more interesting here
I
in this
keep
4th
trying.
quarter. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
I mean, Madden gonna do some bullshit, but
This will be taken short.
like the way we do.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And he'll actually lose 6 yards on the return, but I don't think they care. They've got the football back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical.
I told you Madden was gonna do some bullshit. He just scored again.
He might go away.
Madden be working like shit, man. I'm glad I recorded this game too. There's no way he should have just ran past somebody like that.
67 yards. And the Cardinals have once again taken the lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Now it's a 4-point game his way. Because Madden won't work.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Man, stop fucking kicking it to my fullback,
This will be
bruh.
taken
Hate
very
that
short.
shit. Like, for real.
And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35, but making the
God damn.
40-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
What are y'all doing? How did he come free?
For a sack. Myles Garrett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. J.J. Watt picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep down.
Fucking Torrey Holt, bruh. That's a tough catch. Torrey Holt tough.
Got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
I just caught a tough ass catch with Torrey Holt over 2 people.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this 1st down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. The veteran Jason McCourty up to make the tackle.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Touchdown. Patrick Mahomes with a 40-yard run.
Patrick Mahomes, 36 yards, as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. They do tack on the extra point as well, so it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages, as a field goal now can only tie it. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep.
Yeah, you better have Phil.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drives, exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Mahomes to throw. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Now Mahomes. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw, Mahomes. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This time it's 3rd and 3. To throw is Mahomes. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the 1st. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. He's back to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
The Cardinals going to use the 1st of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Back to throw.
Fuck.
And he is into the
Damn, that was my fault. I knew he was going to do that. Damn, he just scored with 21 seconds.
And they have taken the lead here
Damn.
in the final minute. Point after by Lambeau, up and good.
He ain't gonna do nothing but kick it to the fucking fullback.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the upmen. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take...
That's caught at the 25. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw.
Touchdown, let's go. Hey, Gus, I'm like that, Gus. Don't tell me nothing, Slim. 21 seconds.
And they have taken the lead here in the final minute.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding.
Can't tell me nothing, Gus, and I'm going to send you this, John, too. You better look at it.
Saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners.
21 seconds. Let's go, man.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Look at the clock.
I did a smart play call, too.
Time here for one.
Let's go.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip. Thinking back to 2015, didn't we see Green Bay pull that off twice in the season? Once in the regular season, once in the playoffs.
Yeah, all right.
So stranger things have happened. It'd be interesting to see the defensive strategy.
Let's go, man.